I was on, hello, I should say hello first, right? Hi, welcome. I was on a walk with my boy earlier, and I don't know how many of you watching this have seen kids racing. Have you watched kids racing? I mean, parents know this, and before I was a parent, it wasn't really in my awareness. When kids are racing, they run and they look to see how far you are behind them. And this is what my son was doing earlier. We were racing up a hill and he was just veering off course. Of course he was, because you need to look where you're going. We know this, right? We know this for running. And it's such a beautiful metaphor for life. And it's what so many of us do. And I just had this insight when we were out on this walk earlier, as I'm watching him, looking behind to see where I am and nearly falling over. And we're on a big grassy field. It's not too much of a big deal, but my heart, especially when he's on his balance bike and doing this, is like, please look where you're going. And please look where you're going. Where you're going. So often we look at where we are or where we've been. And that's where the focus is. That's what we're focusing on. And that's where we stay. Because you get what you focus on. This is a truth I live my life by. That our thoughts create our reality. And you get what you think about. And when you really consider your thoughts and your language as you move through your day, how much of it is forward focused in a positive way? How much of it is, I have this idea, or there's something that I'm really excited about? Or is it, this is where I am and this is a bit shit. This is what has happened to me and that was really shit. And the thing about the mind is it's got no idea the difference between a happening and an imagined happening. In other words, it doesn't matter if something's unfolding in front of you right now and it's your experience, or it's something that happened last week, last year, 10 years ago. If you're living that, then as far as your mind is concerned, it is real in that moment. And we relive and we rehash often the negative. It's just the way the mind's built. There's nothing wrong. There's no judgment or criticism attached to this, because the mind is like Velcro for the shit that has happened, and it's like Teflon for all the good stuff. And that's because it's still in this survival, primitive kind of patterning, programming. Need to remember the danger so that we can avoid it. It's not so useful for creating the life that we really desire. And so it's just a case of flexing new muscles, creating new pathways. You know, you absolutely can teach an old dog new tricks. The mind is always evolving. Neuroplasticity, we can recarve the thought pathways at any point. It takes a choice in any moment in time. And the first step is awareness. Noticing, what am I focusing on? Where are my thoughts going? Am I letting them just run? Are they just running without any kind of focus? Are they always looking back? And is that why I'm falling over all the time? Just something to play with, to consider. I just, that's something that came to me earlier when I was out with my boy, and I thought that might be helpful to share in this platform with you today. So that's all from me for now. Loving you. Speak to you soon.